Okay, so clearly from class you can remember that if you're guessing your first root, if you're guessing your first 0, you are going to guess 1. So let's do the f of 1. So it's going to be 1 minus 2h minus 1. Expand the next bracket. And we've got a minus k and plus k, which go. We've got a 2h and minus 2h can go. And 1 minus 1, and they all equal 0. Therefore, 1 is a 0. Therefore, x minus 1 is a factor. Oh, that's quite long to write, sorry about that. Okay, polynomial long division. I could expand these brackets in here, but I'm just going to leave them inside the bracket and it'll be right. So divide the first one, we get x squared, multiply through, x cubed minus x squared. So we're going to subtract, so clearly that one's 0. So minus 2h minus 1. And I'm subtracting minus 1. So those go together and plus. Minus 1 plus 1 is gone. So that's going to be minus 2hx squared. Get rid of my working. And bring down your next term. Divide through minus 2hx. Multiply through, it's going to be plus, and subtracting the first column's 0, and we've got minus k plus 2h minus 2h minus kx, and bring down your next one, get rid of my working, and we're going to divide through minus kx plus k relief. That is a nice, neat division, which it should have been. Okay, so we now know that that's a factor of the initial polynomial. So let's write it out. Okay, so if there are 3 real roots, that quadratic has to be factorisable into 2 linear factors. And clearly we're going to use the discriminant. So the discriminant is b squared minus 4ac equals 0. Let's go is greater than 0. So b squared. So I'm squaring negative 2h, so that's going to be 4h squared minus 4 times a times c. So that's going to be 2 negatives and a k, and that's going to be, I did the alligator clip the wrong way, bigger than 0. Okay, so divide by the 4, h squared plus k has to be bigger than 0. So I'm going to keep, there we go, h squared has got to be bigger than negative k, which is there. Interesting. I think that should be bigger than, because if it is equal, if they are equal and you get it equal to 0, yeah, that does give 3, doesn't it? Even though 2 is the same, I'm happy with, oh, let's go back. I'm happy with it can be equal as well. Oh, that's 3 roots, even if 2 of them are the same. There you go, good fun.